Floki Inu has been exploding in the last few days, and there's a lot of news around it. Made a tweet yesterday about Floki, and there was really a really good reaction. I said I heard Floki Inu is the newest. Is in the news lately with a 4x pump, a reduction of fees, and more to come next week. And I've got a lot of insights, most of which are from my good friend CoinMonkey on Twitter, and check him out. He's a very good dude. He's been up and he's been a loyal Floki Inu supporter, so all credits go to him. He sent me some info that we'll go over. I also go over the macro, some news that we should take into consideration when placing our trades in general. What is my stance on Bitcoin and on Floki Inu today? What are my price targets? Hit the like button. The purpose of this series is very simple. Every single day I try to go here, get some coffee, get some tea, and bring you up to date with what's going on in the crypto space. So if you appreciate it, subscribe, and let's start. So Floki right now hit the first target right here. We go on the daily chart at 31,333. The next target was hit as well, 32,000, and we are still waiting for the 36,000 and the 38,000 targets, which are yet to be hit. Basically, what the way whales are trading Floki Inu is there's a few ways that they will do that, and basically my scalping strategy consists of understanding smart money concepts, basic breakout patterns like Kumagi common foods. A lot of good traders trade these flag patterns and so on and so forth. Basically what whales are looking for in their screeners like this is they would try to find currencies that have a 30% move after some consolidation on the weekly time frame. Here it is. So drop, here it is. You have the drop, then you have a huge consolidation on the weekly chart. I can you also show it to you. Here it is. And then you're waiting for a breakout pattern, something like this, and then you long. This is how whales trade. It's very simple. It takes weeks for those trades to finish, but they reap the rewards. Traders like CoinMonkey, who's very smart and hardworking in general, are just holding since and averaging down and buying forever, so they're up even more than that, but hopefully as much as possible. But this, let me measure that from the bottom. Should be 4x, yeah, or even more. It really depends on your entry. But let's say most whales acquire right here. Your stop would be at the beginning of the breakout, the weekly or daily low, and then you reap the rewards, just like everyone in that community is doing right now. This is insane. It's a really good strategy for altcoins. So I suggest you take a look. This is the first way whales will trade it. So I'm trying to understand how will whales look for liquidity to fill in their orders. The second way they will trade is they will look for so-called fair value gaps. It's hard to notice them right here on the weekly chart. There is some right here, but if we go into daily or the 4-hour, we might find some of these gaps laying around. They're very hidden because it's an old time frame. Most of these gaps were filled, so you have to go time frame by time frame, and you want to find areas where price just kept down. It didn't have the possibility to fill in orders. It's not the main strategy I would use in general for trading, but this is how I find my target zones. So a nice area, judging from this trade, if I was a whale looking at this chart, would be this right here. It was respected a few times. So in general, this area from here to here in general, but I would extend it to here because we touched it a few times, is an important area on the 4-hour chart. You can go a little bit more in depth if you want to find the exact gap, but in general, this area coincides with my understanding of volume and breakout pattern. So this is a very strong area that we will be looking to fill. Right now we're having another gap up basically a very basic breakout pattern has emerged, and we've managed to break that. I'm going to use the rate function. If we just long here, stop loss right here, as you can see, you would be up 1 to 1.5x. A profit, you'll be up around 0.7 right now, but with the foreseen possibility of a pump and a run up very, very soon. So that's going to be something I would look into. In the economics calendar, so in general, Floki, I'm long. Bitcoin, I'm down. I've had a tweet about that a few hours ago. Oh, here are a few other news that I want to share from Doc Floki, and most importantly from CoinMonkey. So he says he's up 400% on his initial investment. Some hints were thrown in the EMAs, but of course nothing specific. So the EMAs, Dear Vikings, it's official. Also put in here. We just might have something major coming for Floki in the coming days that is tied into the transaction tax reduction. Coming to blah, 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 blah. And it just pumped after that. So we go down. Justin, we're hinted a few times about something big brewing for Floki in China, for Chinese Vikings. And I can tell you we want to make a move to give Floki a very solid footing in China and among the Chinese crypto community. If you rate harder today and get us trending everywhere, we might bring forward our announcements. They managed to do that, it seems, for... The tax announcements. GCR has doubled his Floki holdings to 1.3 mil. Oops, these are other videos. It is very random. Here it is. Here it is. 1.3 mil. Let's check the second post. The Viking armies 1 minute ago. Value. Was it transferred? Or was it bought with one payment? I don't know. But that is very, very fortunate for everyone that's holding Floki. So there's bigger things to come. Whales are not going to sell here. Actually, we're pumping. Right as I'm making this video, you can see we're pumping on the daily. Even more if you go to the 5-minute chart. Look at that. That's insane. We just had a massive buy. A massive buy. So a lot of people are understanding and understand the value Floki will bring. We have a bunch of updates today that the higher impact are Bank of Canada government, McLean speech, Fed Chair Powell speech. We have a speech today, which is who knows if it's good or bad. Australia, this is something else. No, that's for tomorrow. It's Monday today. So we just have retail sales today. On Europe, in the most important news, FTX sends confidential letters asking politicians to return donations. Look at that. Before FTX collapsed in November last year, Sam Bankman-Fried donated millions of dollars to politicians for their campaigns. He wants a refund now. This is not eBay, man. The exchange now wants all the funds back by February 28th. Or what? Notably, FTX debtors have sent confidential letters to political figures. Who'd return the money? Now, if the payments are not returned voluntarily, FTX debtors reserve the right to commence actions before the bankruptcy court to mandate the return of such payments, according to the statement released on Sunday. Additionally, the recipients will also have bear interest costs from the date any action is taken. So yeah, they want the money plus interest. FTX is in the midst of clawing back inappropriately handed out funds. I don't think they'll succeed. FTX CEO John Ray III has time again stated what? This is from Lavina. Why is Lavina making mistakes? She's a really good reporter. Whale moves money on Floki. Whales move money on XRP. Here is the transfer breakdown. Because I have a very bearish understanding of today's sentiment when it comes to Bitcoin in general. Bitcoin is pumping, but overall, it should be a bearish day. Anyway, I look at it. The more I look at it, the more I see it bearish. There's a lot of information and that I've shared, and I'll update you in another video. Basically, we filled in the sellers. Everyone took profit, and now we're due for some pullback. I don't know how big it should be, but the depth that we went, we are below the 200 EMA with depth, with a rejection of 200 EMA, so we'll probably move a little bit further down when it comes to all of this. XRP touched the high of 41 cents on Sunday before briefly chasing price on Monday. From its current level to catapult to 45 cents. During the weekend, Wales moved a lot of tokens worth of stage during 126 million. The tokens were moved from both cryptocurrency exchanges to wallet addresses. So Wales are acquiring that good. It was the million worth of XRP. I don't know, and I don't care. Maybe told this for another video. JP Morgan indicate ChatGPT's rise is bringing institutions interest to AI. Yep, absolutely. And you can ask a lot of questions, a lot of manual labor jobs for freelancers will be removed, will fail to exist because of the, don't need that article, because of the innovation that's going on. The fear and greed index going down. We have a curve down. VWAP is going down on Bitcoin as well. 1 hour is going up, but if we go to the daily or 2-day chart, you can see VWAP right here. The yellow line is curving down, indicating a potential move to the downside. We have the uneven waves castle pattern dumping, even though that's the castle pattern. This is an inverse castle pattern. We have divergence right here, price increasing, VWAP decreasing, just like we had here, which normally indicates a dump. Again, just like we had here, every time we see something like this, we have a dump, a reversal. So that's going to be something I'm waiting for. Look at this. Price going up, VWAP down, dump. Price going up, VWAP down, small dump. And I will see what happens. But this is very strong. We basically had all the limit orders filled. So I'm short right now. I've been long all night. I managed to close just one of my trades. I'll tell you which one it is. And I closed a bunch on a loss from my scalps. Basically all my shorts are red, obviously, right now. I somehow managed to close actually 2 trades in the green. First is BOZ, USDT perp. And if you want to claim some bonuses and so on, 5K, use my link in the description down below to sign up for BitGet. Show you my custom page that BitGet made me. Here it is. Pick your nuts off the ground. So BOZ was my first trade. Managed to make money on it. Basically bought the exact bottom. ATA, not so much money, but still some money. Was because I closed like 2 hours ago, probably closed here. I would have taken my profits right now with the limit order, because my limit order was here. I should have left my trades, because some of the trades had closed on a small loss, like Mask. Because I sold Bitcoin, and then I was like, oh man, I gotta close this. Yeah, Mask, here it is. Mask is pumping a little bit more. Oh man, we'll see. We'll see. Mask is still a long. LRC is pumping a little bit. I sold at the bottom, but yeah, Bitcoin can definitely dump any minute now. Probably in my next video in the afternoon, we'll see how everything performed, and I'll let you know. Let me know what token I should cover. I have some ideas for the second video for the day. See you next one. Subscribe if you want to meet again. Love you guys and girls. Bye.